And the NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Benedict Mathurin.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So here's Miami's starting group. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 3. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepherd out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure of what goes on the court so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates. Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's Rozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Shepherd, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
To the left side wing. Siakam, high post. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Hero, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. And here's Love from the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now Shepherd, Turner for 3. Love grabs the board. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Halliburton passes to Shepherd. Back to Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's Indiana with it. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Love, a miss that time, would have put him up. Indiana leading. Halliburton passes to Turner. The 3. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Turner.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Count it.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Siakam for three. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami trailer. Inside. And the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Now, here's Siakam. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. Indiana moving it around. Off target with his three.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Halliburton missing. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Outside Robinson. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Rozier against Halliburton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Now, here's Richardson. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Jackson, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Onto the court for the Pacers, number 29, Quentin Jackson.
Walker against Jaquez. Adebayo with a screen on Walker. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Richardson outside. Adebayo against Siakam. Tries from 16. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Walker. Now McConnell. Here's Furphy. Clock at 6. A shot by McConnell, no good. Richardson up top. He has yet to score. Off on the layup. Indiana trailing here. Here's Furphy. Siakam inside. Adebayo on him. And here's Walker outside. Robinson pulls it in. Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Larson. Richardson outside. They get it back. Jaquez can't hit.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Hawkins. Last time out, he had 14 points. It's good. And the Heat lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
There's Jackson with the 3. And he got that one up in time, but it doesn't go in. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Heat leading by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Smith is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Here's... Oh! Man! What a finish!
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is Smith. Here's the teardrop. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And Indiana shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Here's the 3. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Halliburton's got 13.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Shepard with the ball. Robinson on him. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Here's Highsmith. Scoreless thus far. Jaquez against Siakam. Jaquez can't hit. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Mathurin and the powerful one-handed slam.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
Pass to Highsmith. Now here is Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. To the inside. Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. Miami grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Benedict Mathurin.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Shepard. Halliburton outside. Burks with the steal. To the middle. Back to Jaquez. And a strong finish with two hands.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Some changes for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Jaquez, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Alec Burks. Now, Hero. Last time out, he had 13 points. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they're second in the league in field goal percentage against. They have been dominant on that end, and boy, do they do a great job of closing out on shooters and locking down the lane.
And, Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Here's Halliburton. 23 points his last outing. Turner. Great D that time from Love. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Robinson kicks to Love. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Halliburton passes to Siakam. That one, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Rising fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Rozier the pass to Highsmith. Down low, Turner with the steal. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Highsmith following the score by Indiana. Hero, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he can't bank that one in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To stop the drought.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
Here's Shepard. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Here's Turner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Hero. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Man, Hero is sinister off the dribble.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. For 3, Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Turner. Siakam with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Hero. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And 11 points for Tyler Hero. Mathurin finds Turner. Back to Mathurin. Lets it go from 11, and that's collected by Love. Rozier looking around. Drives to the hoop. The putback is no good. No good on the shot. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Well, right now for Indiana, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Heat.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Heat trail by 7. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Shepard, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Highsmith, following the score by Miles Turner. Count it. Hero's got 13.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Turner inside. He's guarded by Love. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 22.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's Rozier. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Turner. Miami grabs the miss. Right side Hero. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Hero's got 4 points this quarter. On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Love. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Turner. Averaging 13 points per game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 22, and the shot goes in.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Rozier. A special move before the shot. Rozier's got 8 points.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Love grabs the board. The Heat trail by 8. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And he's good on the second. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Highsmith. Pass to Rozier. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Hero. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 17.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Out to the right wing. Siakam finds Turner. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rozier the pass to Love. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Siakam. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Pacers.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. The Heat also changing it up. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Richardson in for Terry Rozier. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Richardson.
Richardson showing you the ability to manufacture a shot against good defense there. Well done.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Pass to McConnell. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got his second bucket tonight.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Siakam against Love. Adebayo with the ball. Robinson for 3. The rebound by Shepard. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Love. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Highsmith. And here's Adebayo. Turner covering. Adebayo down low. He's against Turner. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Just 2 to shoot. McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 8. It's Robinson high post. Going inside. And the shot goes down. Robinson's got 5 now.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Pass to Newton. McConnell against Robinson. Furphy, no good. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, it's Richardson. And here is Robinson. To the middle, here's Hackett. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Newton. Siakam sets a screen for Walker. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He's got 14.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Richardson. Yes, that goes in. Richardson's got 4 this quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
And stolen by Richardson. And there's the drive with the second effort. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Hackett. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he makes the first but misses the second. McConnell against Richardson. Siakam for three. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Robinson. Then there's Richardson, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle.
Substitution, number 5, Nikola Jokic.
Out left to the wing, McConnell finds Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. The three. Larson with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Larson. He's covered by Halliburton. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jaquez can't hit. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's...
Oh! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness! So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jaquez outside. From 13, good as the jump shot falls.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Indiana to the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. And Miami also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Now, here is Halliburton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson for 3, bangs home the trifecta. It's all knotted up.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Smith the pass to Jaquez. Now Robinson. Here's Larson to take the lead. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Toppin. The kick out to Walker. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Pacer lead.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Ware. Now Hawkins. Toppin covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. They get the rebound. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Halliburton against Rozier. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Halliburton. Up top, Mathurin. Halliburton against Rozier.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Fades. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Mathurin. Back to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the clock. No good there. Great defense that time from Hawkins. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Turner. Now, here's Halliburton. And the layup falls. Halliburton's got 26 points.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Kevin Love's checked in from Miami. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team. And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Back to Siakam from outside the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Rozier. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter.
We have seen this movie before, folks. Rozier stepping up big time in the clutch.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Here's Hero. Up and in, that's his 10th bank in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
Siakam passes to Mathurin for 3. Shepard, that's good. The guys here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Outside, Hero. Love outside. Halliburton against Rozier. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Highsmith, defended by Mathurin. Love with a wide open look. Knocks down the trifecta.
They're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
It's stolen by Mathurin. Inside. Here's Turner. It's off. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Bam Adebayo. How resilient were you guys tonight?
We got grit, we got dogs, man, and we know what time it is. So I'm just happy for my teammates and teammates that I got, man. They really pushed me to be who I am, and I can't thank them enough for that.
You were locked in down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Tyler Hero.